A woman was lying unconscious on the surface of the sea, yet her hand was still instinctively feeding meat to the fish, just so that crows would start circling above, catching someone's attention. Indeed, a short while later, a fishing boat passed by. The fisherman noticed a large number of crows hovering in one spot and sensed something was wrong. He quickly sped his boat in that direction. When he arrived, he saw a box floating on the water. The two of them worked hard together to pull it onto the boat. When they opened the box, they were shocked to find a sleeping baby inside. As they stood there in disbelief, they noticed a rope tied underneath the box. Out of curiosity, they pulled the rope up, and were stunned to discover that a woman was tied to the other end. In fact, that woman had risked her life to keep the box steady underwater, protecting the baby inside. By the time they found her, she had already suffocated and wasn't breathing. Still, Emma didn't give up. She immediately began performing CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Her lungs were filled with seawater, oxygen was severely depleted, and her lips had turned dark. Even after 3 to 5 minutes of effort, there was no response. Just as Emma was about to give up, the baby beside her suddenly began crying loudly, and that cry gave her the strength to try again. She pressed harder on the woman's chest with all her might, and finally, she pulled her back from the jaws of death. But how did the woman end up trapped in the sea in the first place? It turned out that her country had been torn apart by civil war. To save herself and her baby, she had hidden inside a shipping container. But during the voyage, the ship was caught in a violent storm, and the fierce waves tossed it wildly in every direction.